Greetings of the day. My topic is key space and CRUD operations in Cassandra. Introduction to Cassandra. It is a software for managing NoSQL databases. It has distributed architecture which is highly scalable and has high performance. It can handle huge amount of data across many commodity servers. It also provides high availability without a single point of failure. Cassandra Query Language (CQL) facilitates developers to communicate with Cassandra. The syntax of Cassandra Query Language is very similar to SQL. Cassandra Key Space. Cassandra Key Space is a data container which is similar to a database in relational database management systems. A cluster has one key space per application, as many as needed depending on requirements and system usage. Key spaces are entirely separate entities and the data they contain is unrelated to each other. A key space is an outermost object that determines how data replicates on nodes. It consists of core objects called column families, which is like a table, rows indexed by keys, data types, data center awareness, replication factor, and key space strategy. Cassandra key space components. The components are replication strategy. In replication strategy, there are two things, which is simple strategy and network topology strategy, which we will use in the upcoming code or command. And the second one is a replication factor. Creating a key space using CQL-SH. To create a key space, launch the CQL shell by giving the command CQL-SH in the command shell. Then use the command create key space, and test key space is the key space name, and with replication equal to class simple strategy, which is the replication strategy. Then replication factor is 3, and give the same command and change the strategy to network topology strategy, and the data center name and replication factor for the data center. As you can see the commands which have been used here. Then how to verify the key space which we have used. You can use the command describe key spaces. It will list all the key spaces which have been used. As you can see, the test key space and key space network topology are also mentioned there. Then how to use the key space which we have created. Use the command use key space dir rights. Key space dir rights is the key space name. By giving that command, you can use that key space, which is the table. Key space is similar to the table which we use in SQL, and this output shows all key spaces and their settings including durable rights. You can use the command select star from system schema.keyspaces. It will list all the key spaces name with durable rights and replication, as you can see here. Then next, creating table in Cassandra, which is similar to a SQL command. You can see create table student and the student ID with data type and defining it as a primary key, then student name text, student city text, then student fees variable integer, then student phone variant, then closing with semicolon. Then after table creation, you can see the table which you have created by giving the command select star from student. Then let's move towards the Cassandra CRUD operation, which will have create, read, update, delete. First, Cassandra create data, which is mostly or fully similar to structured query language. As you can see, insert into table name, which is student, with column names, student ID, student fee, student name, with values which we will give. As you can see the commands which are typed here. Then for seeing the values which we have inserted, use the command select star from student as used before, and the values will be listed. If you want to retrieve specific data from the table, you can use the below command, like select star from student where student ID equal to 2. It will list the student detail whose ID is 2. Then for updating the data, you can use the command update student, set student fees equal to 10,000, student name equal to Rahul, where student ID equal to 2. What it will do means the student whose ID is 2, his fees and name will be updated. Then for deleting the data, use delete from student where student ID equal to 3. The student whose ID is 3, his data will be deleted. It's fully similar to SQL commands which we have been using